Alright guys, we are day 60 of strengthening of myself. Today we actually launched I mean, the, I don't even know how to say that, but just today we launched like the coaching program for people who want to like improve their skills on Instagram. And I'm actually like watching the type form right now in front of me. So I can show you like the result of like what I've done till now. I've started like to promote it, I think this morning. Yeah, this morning when I woke up, let me show you. So as we can see here, I think you will see it. I'm not sure. Let me show you. Okay, wait. Let me just go to the start so you can exactly see what we have. Oh, I'm not gonna share with you all of this, but just wait. Like I'm just looking for the numbers of like people, just with Yep. Okay, this one perfect. So as you can see here, we have like the views. So around like 100 views, people who started, like the percentage of like the conversion, and the people who like submission. Right now, like I want to start with like only 5 people. So like I'm gonna just go like just see the answer for everybody, and then I want to like just qualify people like, because like this is gonna just be easier for me. And I also want like having one system in place is to link like a calendar at the same time, so I can be able to like book call like automatically, like so I don't have to do it like by myself, because like gaming everybody like it starts being boring. Right now it's okay because it's only like 20 people, but like if example in one week I have like 100 people, like it's just gonna be nah, I don't want to do that. So yeah, that's why I'm like using another app which is called iClose, exactly like that. This is like a quick hire or something like that. Okay, so we have like this app called iClose, where I'm gonna basically have the type form and Calendly at the same time. So the type form is to qualify people, and the Calendly is to actually just book appointment at the same time. So like we can have like some calls with like the people that are interested, and based on if they are qualified or not. So like this, I'm not gonna be able to like I'm not gonna like send the DMs every single day, or like send the DMs to all of the people, like let's say in a couple of days, a couple of weeks, or even months. So like this is just gonna be easier, and I'm putting this system in place, and everything should be easier like that. So today was like just a simple day. I just had like some calls with like a different client, also with I don't know how to say that, but just another special person, if I can say, yeah. So it wasn't really that hard. I've wasted a lot of time. I'm gonna say it today because I think I have like 5 hours of screen time on my phone, which is just crazy. But I was like working at the same time. But I was like, when I like DM everybody, post content, like I answer like the question for like everybody, post the stories, like answer like the question, or also on the Discord community. It's a lot of work, and then it's like just taking my time on my phone. So like I don't really know like exactly what's the percentage of that time I was working, and the other I was just doing nothing. So yeah, that's the thing also. But right now I think it's like I've did the minimum, and right now it's like 11 p.m. and 47 minutes. So like I have 15 minutes to go sleep, because it's actually a new month, so we're gonna start things properly. And I think I've accomplished the goal for this month, which was just to put system in place to be able to manage myself, and like just have a good lifestyle. So like always I've been like doing everything that I was supposed to do like this month, except outreach, because I was like on and off. But again, it's not really about outreach, it's more about like for the month, the goal was actually just to put system in place to be able to manage myself, client, and more work, to be able to take more work, and also at the same time start teaching people how to do that. Yeah, basically that's like exactly what I've put in place for like this month. And yeah, as you can see, like I've been doing everything that I'm supposed to do. I mean, the main part, which is like doing some push-up every single morning, taking a cold shower. It's really, I mean, in the beginning it was hard, but now it's like just normal for me. Also, we had like just always cleaning my bedroom every single morning, so like it's always clean. Like when I started that challenge, everything was just messed up. Like I had just a lot of clothes like on the on the ground. So yeah, like it's a lot of like improvement that I've made over the last month for like just the goal that I had. Now I can actually be legit for the people or for the things that I'm looking for. Sorry, because I mean, I think when I started as a challenge, like let's say in the beginning of the year, like yes, of course I had like these goals and I was looking for like this and that, but at the end I was more, probably like 20% or like just 10% legit to just to want these things. But now I think I'm probably like at like 90% or 99% because like I actually show up every single day. I do what I'm supposed to do. I'm locked in. Like I just don't go out. Like I promise. I even cut the gym. I just work out like at home now because I really need to be like 100%. If it's not like 200% locked into the gym. And then yeah, so now I'm like 90% like or even 99% legit to achieve or like to get what I want or like I don't know how to explain that, but I think you get the point. So yeah, that's pretty much it. And okay, so today I didn't really think about like outreach for like editing, but for this one, I think I'm not gonna work with like a lot of people because since I have like the coaching at the same time because I don't know how to do that. So probably I won't try to manage like both at the same time, or I'll need to focus on one specifically because it's like at the end, if you have like example like 3 clients to work with and like 5 people that I'm coaching, and then like I have post content and I have to do all these things. It's like a lot of management part of things that I of course put system in place to be able to manage like for this month, but it's still a lot of things that I like I said, I want to make money to a way that I actually don't die from the work, so I can like still having like still have like some time to like do whatever I want. Like example, go to the gym, which is not like a distraction, which is actually something that I need maybe not, but something that I really like too because of mainly like the workout, all these things, but also for the social part. Because with the gym, it's like the only place where I can actually like talk with people, like think like in real life, like not in like with with the online space. So yeah, I think that's pretty much it. But for now, it's like a reward. Like the gym is kind of like a reward for me right now, even if it's like one of my main goals for like just my entire life, like I promise. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm still thinking about like how I will do things because I think like for this month, I mean for yeah, this new month, so March, the main goal will probably be like I don't even know, like the first month was like client acquisition, and then I had like a lot of people. I have a lot of clients, so like I messed up because I didn't have like the management and the fulfillment, to be able to like get the work done with like all the client that I had because I just spam like outreach and then yeah. So what I learned from that is that I had to be like on and off with outreach, not just go crazy every single day because of course you will get a lot of people. Now the question is, can you actually take care of the fulfillment for the work, and at what level you want to do it? Because you can do it like at let's say 5K. You have a certain amount of hour that you have to work every single day. If it's 10K, it's just a lot. So like I think for this month, I don't know what's the challenge because the system to manage like the people and the editors and the client, that was more for like my agency, like so right now I'm going more into like the coaching at the same time. So it's like how do I want to do things? Yeah, it's more about like how do I want to do things. But again, I just want to make sure that I try something because if I just think about like what to do, I'll just end up not doing nothing because too many choices kill the choices or something like that. um I'm still thinking because I have my calendar in front of me here, and yeah, it's always the same thing. So I have like videos for clients, have still a lot of people to qualify for like the coaching, and from that, I think that's pretty much it. Like I'm gonna start with because the content is already ready. Like there's like I didn't really mention it, but there's like 5 hours worth of content for the course. They have like the one-on-one like call with me also per week, the support, the 24/7 support. So like all of that are actually ready. So like the fulfillment for this service will be like all different. It's not gonna be like editing because editing, I have to like put my time to like just be able to take care of the fulfillment, edit the videos and give them to client. But with like the coaching, it's gonna be like easier because they just have to watch like the content, which is like I said, 5 hours worth of content. And if you guys have any question, they don't understand something, I'm gonna actually like support them and then be able to like go with them on the journey. And we will have like multiple calls like per month, so like it will be like really easy. and the content will be like the main part of like the service. So like 5 hours of content is like a lot of like knowledge that you have to acquire. So like that's why it's gonna be a little bit easier, because I think for the like most people, I mean for the people that I'll coach, it's gonna be mainly like watching the content and trying to like implement them into like their edits and things like that. So I'm gonna keep you like update of on what's going on, and I promise like it's not that, let's say, okay, so when I started like, when I started like with editing, my goal was to like make 10K with editing. But the thing is, I've realized that I have actually different like ways to do it. I can go like all in with editing, I can go all in with coaching, but I can also go like 50-50. So like 50% with editing, 50% with coaching. And when I talk about coaching, I only talk about like improving their skills on like CapCut, because it's like the editing software that I take care of. And also like the client acquisition part, but it's not really like on the main like offer for the coaching that I'm offering for now. So yeah, the thing is, there's so many like piece of content that there are posts like online that I cannot really be worried about like people get like, let's say, losing my client because like I'm teaching people. So like a lot of people become better even with like my free course that I have. It's just like normal for me now. Like I don't really, I think it's something that I've like just unlocked this month. I'm not really stressed. I've never been really someone stressed, but I'm just more like relaxed. And also when you see like the number, let me show you. Like I really like this one here, is that if you sell a 500 product to 2K people, it's like $1 million. Like when you see it like that, it's more about like, okay, that's actually good to know, because you're less impressed by the numbers. You're like, okay, shit, it's not that as impressive, sorry. So now I'm like, okay, how can I make something that worth a lot and only like charges for like $500, so that I can get a lot of customers? Because that's pretty much it. Like you have to give. I'm still learning from that. You have to give people what they want. Actually, also something that I've learned is that I have to make like things that people want. If like I'm only doing some stuff like for me because like I think that it's gonna help people, but really at the end no one will like it, like what's the point of doing like business? It's not really like the point. The point is to like, I'm supposed to be like on a mission, and my goal is supposed to like help people on with like a mission. So in my case, it's like helping editors to improve their skills on CapCut. So that should be like my main focus. So like now, how people can benefit from that? Like what's like the way for me like to provide value to people in a way that they see like what I'm doing. They're like, okay, this is actually good. It's legit. The guy is actually documenting everything. So like they actually know that it's legit. So that's something that I'm thinking about also. But again, it's not about like just the money and all the numbers. It's more about like, can people benefit about like with what I'm offering? Like, can people have result? It's also about that. And when you see things like that, you're less like stressed. I don't know, like you're more like relaxed, and then you're more confident about like yourself, your what you offer and the result you can give, because you know that what you're offering like his value is more about like showing people how can they see value that you offer, because they cannot really see the value if they didn't like buy your product. So now it's more about like how people can see the value of what I'm offering without them like buying my service. And how you do that is basically just by giving them free value up front. That's why I'm one of the reasons why like I've like put the first two module of like my course, not the main one that I'm selling, for free, so like people can actually just start learning some stuff. So it's just for value up front. And I'm also gonna start posting more tutorial content, probably like on Instagram story, where I'm gonna go like in depth on teaching people specific things about like the process, about like the editing software, which is CapCut, and about just editing in general. So by doing that, by changing my content for like, for changing the type of content that I'm posting, because for a long time I was more into posting content to grow like an audience, but now it's actually just to target my content to get customer. So like this, it's just gonna be easier. Probably I'm gonna get less engagement, less growth, if I can say, but at the end I will just make more money, because yeah, yeah, at the end, yeah, that's pretty much it. And I think this month was actually one of the best months of my journey since I started, because it allowed me to like learn a lot of stuff, and also not about just the business but also about myself. So I'm like, okay, like yeah, it was like actually a good month, and I'm really like excited to like apply everything that I learned the on February on March, so I can see actually like what works the best, what do I need to improve, and where do I need to improve. And I think that's pretty much it. I mean, I don't know if I want to say, do I want to say something else? No, I think I'm good. Like I said, right now my main goal, okay, if I had to like put a goal for like this month, uh, I'm still thinking, like, I don't know how to. Okay, I also one thing that I've learned is like the way that I think about stuff or just the business in general. Like, I need to think not exactly in the make money part, but like the upside down of like the thing, which is like instead of saying like example, how can I make like 5 figure per month? I'm like, okay, instead of doing that, I can be able to just say something to myself like, how can I help people to be able to like, work like let's say 10K per month. So in that, let's say, way of doing things, you don't focus on like the money, you focus more on the result that you can bring to people. And by thinking like that, by pricing like that, by offering like that, and by giving value like that, it's just, I think, better in general, because if you can actually deliver a result to people, like you're supposed to be worried about like the price. Like it's that simple. It's something also like it's another stuff that I've learned like this month. I think I've learned like more stuff like this month, but I didn't really like realize it like with probably that's gonna come with time. And yeah, and we're gonna see for the third month of 2025. So right now, I don't know. Like I'm still thinking. I'm not worried. I'm not stressed, but I'm still thinking because I feel like I'm close to something, like really close to something. Like I can feel it, I can sense it, but like I didn't really figure out at the same time. So it's like okay, like I feel it's like I'm moving in the dark, but I know there's something. I know like I'm doing the right thing at the right moment. It's just like how do I do it? Like the mindset that I have. And when I talk about mindset, it's not just about like some basic stuff with mindset. It's about like how you're like, are you pushing? And I also say like not only your goal, but like the vision. It's such a lot of small things that you have to put together. And then when you do that, you'll be able to crush it. I think it's the same thing with like the muscle up. I don't know if you guys know what is a muscle up, just like a move that you do like on calisthenics. And it's like hard when you start, but it's and you have to like I think the main reason why it's hard to learn that skills on Karisane is that it's because you have to implement a lot of small things at the same time, and when you do that you'll be able to like get your muscle up. So that's the reason why I think it's the same with business, is that you have a lot of knowledge, and at the same time you have to like use all the knowledge at the same time, so like you can actually get results. And when you start, it's not natural and it's really hard to like implement everything at the same time. But when you understand that, it's gonna be really simple, and it's gonna be like just easier for you to like to connect all the idea, and then with time it's just gonna be natural for you, like just normal. Yeah, so it's more about just learning. And yeah, so because I have my vision really can like but the vision that I have is like just on my business in general is like my main goal is to make like 5 figure per month for, let's say, as soon as possible. And then after that I want to just go straight to scaling until like 6 figure per month, which is more of like what I'm gonna do to get to five. Okay, let's say 5 figures, sorry, per month. So like the way that I want to do things is that when I'm actually scaling from like let's say I start like my coaching because I just started it. So like right now I'm not making money from it. So let's say I scale it to, let's say, I don't know, let's say a number like 10K per month. Like from the moment where I started from like zero, from the moment where I actually scale it from like 0 to 10K, I just want to keep pushing that until like 100K, because that's actually the only goal that I have for this year. Like I want to make like a business that works like, or that make like, sorry, 6 figure per month. And the way that I'm gonna do that is basically just by doing more of what I'll do to hit my first like 5 figure, I think, something like that. And it's gonna be a lot of work. It's more about not only with like the money part, like spend. It's more about also the fulfillment, like are you able to like take care of like all the work, able to get result to the people that you work with, so like for clients, for like people that you coach. It's a lot of things that come with it, but I think it's one step at the same time. I'm just talking about like my vision for the future and how like I want to make things. And the way that I'm doing that is that like right now, like I'm still preparing myself for like something big. It's like I'm getting ready for a war, and by doing all this preparation, I'm gonna be able to like learn what I have to learn, because I actually want to learn the stuff. I don't want to get result like that. Like if someone just show up and then offer me like then let's say like $1 billion, I'm gonna say no, because bro, like I'm not gonna learn anything from that, I promise. So I'm gonna just keep pushing that, and then we're gonna see with time. Like I really wanna make sure that I learn everything that I have to learn all along the process, so I can actually like be that person. It's not about like making money; it's about like being the person that make the money. And but I'll make it. I don't know. Like I've always felt myself like I'm gonna make it, and I'm gonna be that guy. Even like right now, like I've really made nothing crazy. Like just scaling a personal brand, making a few $1,000s per month with editing. Nothing crazy. Like it's more about like the vision that I have and how I see myself in the future. And when I see like the person that I need to become to actually like achieve all my goal, I'm actually impressed, and I'm like, just bro, like the difference is just too crazy. Like this is me right now. This is like the vision of me like in a couple of years. Like I don't even see where I can go. So I think how I got that vision is probably just by, I don't know, like I always had like that fire inside of me, but also a way that I like apply to like protect my goals and my dreams is just not talking about it like with people. I've never like really shared with like my goal with like people at school, with my parents, friends, nothing crazy. I knew that I wanted to do something different, with like all this online stuff, and then also with just in general not be able to work for someone till the end of my life. So I always had like that mindset with like entrepreneurship, but now with time, like the more that I work on myself, it's like this story that I posted on Instagram. I was saying like just the more that I work on myself, the less delusional my goals become. Like it's actually crazy. Like let's say 2 years ago, bro. First of all, you just told me, man, bro, in 2 years, you have a crazy personal brand, like more than 20K followers. Like you will be able to work with amazing people, like get result on a lot of stuff, like make money online. I'll be like, wait, what the fuck are you talking about? Like because I started like to work like a little bit late because my parents wanted me to like focus more on school, which is normal and okay. There's no problem about it. So that's the reason why like I'm not late, but like when you like let's say okay, I'm not late actually. For a long time I thought that I was late, but because right now I'm 19 years old, so like when I take like an average 19 years old guy and I see what I'm doing, I see what a 19 years old like average guy do, I'm like I'm late. That's what I was thinking like 1 year ago, but now I'm saying 1 year ago because I'm gonna actually turn 20 in like 4 months, something like that. So it's actually crazy. Oh my god, I'm gonna be in my 20s. That's actually crazy. Okay, so I'll say, and I'm gonna probably just sacrifice like the next 10 years when I'm gonna turn 20. I mean, it's actually like already a sacrifice from now because I started my entrepreneurship journey, sorry, in the beginning of 2024, so last year. So I'm still on my first year. So the first year, I think I need at least like 5 years to like crush it to be able to like achieve like my main goal, which is like, okay, I don't want to talk about it right now, but you get the point. So I think that should be it for today. Actually 60 days is actually crazy. It's like, that means that I've been doing that for like 2 months. 2 months on being like of being locked in. It's actually crazy. Like I didn't even realize like it was so fast. 2 months actually. Like 2 months are done. Like I was actually locked in, and I have to take like cold shower every single day for 2 months. I've like actually crazy. I don't even know what to say, but like I'm still impressed. Not because like I didn't really knew that it was possible for me to do that, but it's more about like how fast I've made the change. Like 2 months ago, I was just lost. I didn't really know like what to do, how to do stuff, like to live, like just the lifestyle I had. Now like it's getting easier. Like I know like every single time that I wake up, I have to start praying. After that, I have my cold shower to take. the push-ups, like all these things, like it becomes like natural. And it's not about like doing all these things to be that person. It's about just learning how to be disciplined. It's I think like some basic stuff in business, they're like way more important. Like stuff like mindset, the discipline, like these things like in the real life, they're like just basic stuff, but in the business, they're actually like the main keys if you want to like get something done properly and then be able to crush it. But again, guys, like explain, this is the first month when I started like just this is the first month for me. I mean the first day actually, sorry, where I started like the one-on-one coaching with people, editors who want to actually improve their skills on CapCut. And we're gonna see how it goes. If people like my offer, if they don't, what's the problem? What can I improve? And then we're gonna just keep pushing that. So if I'm until I think my goal for this month, okay, just by talking, I was able to find my goal. I will probably say like I want to create an offer that people actually want to, yeah, just an offer that people want for like the coaching on how to improve skills on CapCut. I think I'm gonna focus more on that because there is more potential just in general. Like if I just focus on my skills, that would be great. Like I can scale that to like five, maybe probably just five figure per month, so like 10K. But I'll not be living the life that I want to, and it's gonna be really hard to be able to do other stuff at the same time. And the reason why I'm saying that is because I think it was 3 days ago. Yeah, I didn't really talk to you with you about it, but I mean I talked to you about it. Yeah, of course. Yeah, I said that I had a client that was ready to like actually get work for like the month. So like he said he had like unlimited piece of content. I mean that I could just like take let's say like 100 videos at $100. That's 10K. I know that I've posted like a short on Instagram or like a reel, sorry, of me saying that I don't really want to do stuff like that. I mean, it's just the easy way of doing things, even if it's hard, but it's like still the easy way because it's just easier to like just close a lot of people and edit the work and that's it, it's done. But when you come to like super high ticket with like a complex offer, it gets hard. Yeah. So with that person, with only that client, there's a potential to make like 10K per month. But again, it's gonna depend about like 1%, and I don't wanna do stuff like that. I don't know what's the expression, but I don't wanna put like all my eggs in the same place, something like that. I don't know. Just I wanna like I was able to say something crazy in French. Okay, like I wanna be able to not only do editing because if I only focus on editing, I'm gonna lose so much money. Like it's actually crazy to say now, but if I just focus on editing for client and then just taking care of that, I'm gonna lose a lot of money. Like even today, like I have like brand deals. I have like the people who ask me like for tutorial. Like even I have people who ask me like for courses. So I'm like, what the fuck? Like I have something to do. I've been like posting on Instagram for like I don't even know, like almost a year or a year now. I think no, almost a year, and like I didn't really offer something. So that's why also to start helping more like the community that I have, I've actually released, like I said, the first two modules of my course for free, and also I've started taking the one-on-one coaching with editors who want to improve their skills on CapCut, and by doing that, it will allow me to like help more people at the same time with just improving in general, like the business. So like learning new stuff, learning how to like teach, how to hire, like it's more stuff that I have to add into like just the business. But all these skills, all these stuff that I'm learning, I'll be able to like implement them and then use them in the future, like probably like when I want to like create something really big, and like the craziest thing that I've do in my life. I don't know, like maybe like a crazy business or crazy like partnership. I don't know. Just everything I'm learning right now, even if I'm failing, even if I'm not making it, even if life gets I don't know, messy, even if I have like people who don't believe in me, even if your parents told you to get a job and then to be able to uh do stuff like 90% of people, I'm gonna still keep pushing that because I know there's actually something to do. Like it's just crazy. I don't know if it's confidence or like just being able to be delusional, but just I know something's gonna happen and I'm really confident about it. And then yeah, it's that simple. I think for people who actually have like watched the content, still like from the beginning and until now. It's actually crazy because you actually saw the process that I've gone through, and then you also saw like the change. I think, like explained in the beginning, during the process, no one's gonna care about like the videos, but when I make it, people are gonna be able to like ask themselves like, what the fuck, like how I did it, like what is this secret sauce, and you're gonna start watching the content one by one, and it's only when I'll make it that this content gonna start blowing up, like because people are gonna be like curious about like what I was doing and how I was doing it, and everything like that. There's no problem about it. Like the reason why I'm keep pushing that, even if like right now with this page, I'm not really like putting that much effort. It's just a way for me to like save the process and then be able to document my journey, mainly for the future me, because I already want to be able to be proud of myself at the end of my life. So if, let's say, in the worst case scenario, like I flopped everything, no, I didn't really, let's say I'm still working on something and nothing is working, nothing is good, and like let's say I'm 50 years old, but I watch like this content here, I'm like, okay, shit, I started like in 2024, and then okay, let's say 2025, and then like let's say, I don't know, like 20 years after, I'm like, damn, even like if I fail, I'll fail like for 20 years just by watching this content. First of all, which is impossible because I'm just I'm not gonna talk about it right now, but just let's say in the worst case scenario, like I've flopped everything, like nothing I've worked for me in like 20 years, I'm like, damn, in 20 years I'm gonna be like 40. I'll be like, okay, shit, like I'm actually 40, nothing nothing is going well for me, and but I was disciplined enough to record all the process. I'm like, damn, bro, I'll be 10 times more like um proud of myself than if I just had work for someone from like 25 till 40 and then be able to be like average guy. Like I don't want to live like that. So it's a big risk that I have to take, of course, because like I explained to you, everything can just fail and I can just end up having nothing. But like it's a risk that I want to actually take. And I know something gonna happen. Like in 5 years, my entire life will change like this. So right now I'm like, I never show up like outside. I'm always like at home. I always do everything here. But it's like this sentence of Ivan Gazi after all. I don't know if you know Iman, I think everyone know Iman. Everybody should know Iman, I think. But just this, the sentence says like, lock yourself for 5 years and then show like to the world we are, something like that. So like I really need to like just keep pushing on myself here, doing my stuff, and when I'll start to make it, I'm gonna make it, keep it like at the baseline, and then we're gonna keep scaling not, and then with time we're gonna improve. So I've been talking for a lot today. I don't know why. Probably because it's like 2 months, and then I want to just save more about like what happened. So I think every end of the month I'm gonna talk more about like what I've learned, my goal for the next month, how to implement what I've learned, and just the main goal. So that's pretty much it, guys. Hope you guys are also doing well. It's actually Sunday right now because it's midnight, because I've been talking for too long, sorry. And tomorrow, like I have like the church at like 10 a.m. 9, but I'm gonna say 10. I'm not gonna be late. And after that, we have I don't know. Like I'm gonna wake up, outreach, push up. No, no outreach, no outreach, no outreach. For now, I'm gonna just focus on the coaching first, because on outreach, like all the outreach that I send, it's like save up. Like so the people that I was DMing since last year, they actually answered to me like some days. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, who's this guy? Okay, yeah, it's actually someone that I DM like last year, bro. I was so impressed. It's actually crazy. So like with all the DM that I've sent on the internet to people, I'm enough. Like the reason, also the one of the reason why I'm able to say I don't outreach today is because I've put like enough like DM, not enough, but I've put some DM in the market to be able to have people who can like answer to my DM, like because I've like sent a lot of DM like since I've started like doing outreach, so last year December, and like I can take like 1 or 2 days off, because not because I'm doing nothing, it's because I'm just putting my attention and my time to like another part of like my business, which is just okay. And yeah, like I think it's not a bad thing, but if you like start as an editor, I think you should be like at least doing that every single day, because you actually want to build like this save up of like outreach, if I can say. I don't really know if it's something right that I'm doing, but I'm trying a lot of stuff. I'm gonna see. I'm gonna, like I explained to you, I think the main goal for this month will be like just to make a service that people actually want, and we're gonna see how it goes. So we're gonna make some change. We're gonna improve stuff. We're gonna learn a lot, and let's just keep pushing that until, like I explained to you, I want to make something like I want to scale it to like 5 figure per month, and then after that, scale it to 6 figure per month at the same time. And after that, we're gonna see. So that was my main goal for this year, for 2025. I really want to make a business that make like 6 figure per month. Like ideally, like at the end of the year, so like in the beginning of 2026. But it will probably take me more time. It's okay, there's no problem. I want to just keep pushing that, and it's that simple. Like I'm always gonna be working on me, on myself. It's like not just a goal for like the business. It's like my lifestyle. So probably like I'm gonna take some days off or some months off, like in 5 years, because I've worked enough to be able to afford it. So right now we're like seeing the process, and I'm really proud of like just the process and everything. Like if I die like tomorrow, I'll be like really happy with like everything that I, like do, did. Okay, but like it's actually crazy. But yeah, you guys get the point. It's actually late, so I'm gonna go sleep. No, I'm gonna actually go put the new app, which is iClose, to connect Calendly and my Typeform, so I can actually book appointment while I'm sleeping. And if I had like setters, it will be like just setters. No, not setters. Sorry, closer. Closers is gonna be all like just people who close like the DMs and the deal. Sorry, on the sales call. It will actually save me more time. Actually, it's a good idea. Like I'll actually have a legit business. Because right now I'm doing everything by myself. So like I'm not dying, but I'm dying at the same time, because I have a client, I have like this part, the coaching, like the content, people to manage, client to manage. So I don't know when I will need like someone to help me, but right now I don't feel like I need someone. And yeah, like it's that simple. So like actually, which is crazy, while we were talking, we had like we had like more people who actually saw the Typeform, and then yeah, we got like 120 views. So nothing crazy. So actually I'm able to get traffic. So if I'm not converting, it's more about probably like my offer, pricing, the value that I offer, the result, the guarantee, all these things. So I'm gonna just keep working on that to see exactly what people want. And when I'll get an offer that people want, I'm gonna go crazy. Like I'm gonna like probably like hire like loggers, like I said. Probably I'm gonna run ads to get more leads again. So yeah, I think this month is just more about like finding the right offer for the right people, the right audience is good. It's more about just finding what people want. Making like creating like the exact offer that people want, and then from that, when I'll be able to find that offer, um, I'll be able to scale it to 5 figure, and ideally like 6 figure at the same time. Just I'm gonna just keep like when I'll make like my first 10K with like this business exactly, I'm gonna just keep pushing on it until like six. It's gonna be a lot of work because it's more about like managing people, hiring people. I think it's this part where it's possible for me to like just slow down a little bit, because I'll have to like put new system in place to go from like 5 to 6 figure. But I've heard a lot of content about it. I'm gonna go watch more when I'll get there, but it's more about just doing more of what you did to get to like, let's say 10 or 15K or even 50K per month. So like we're gonna see with time. But I really wanna I'm excited to try this, because now I don't only have the editing part to focus on, I also have the coaching part. And I don't know, like the coaching, the coaching should be good. Like it's only that it's not that deep, and I'm gonna keep working until we get to where we want to get to, and then after that I'll be able to get my dream car. I didn't show my dream car. Oh my god, guys, this is actually crazy. Okay, so I have two dream car. It's actually crazy to say. I've never really talked about it like here, but actually it's at 39 minutes, sorry, that I'm talking about it. Okay, so I have two like dream car. The first one is this one. I've just watched too many like Transformers movies, and this is kind of like a Bumblebee, like the black model, if I can say. It's actually to protect the city. It's nothing too crazy. Yeah, that's like my goal for this year. So I want to get like this car this year because, like I said to you, I have my license now and my dream car. Okay, just check here. I'm gonna just swipe it like that. No, not like that, like this. Wait, yeah, like okay, like this. And it's this one. This is like my dream car because I mean I've read it like down a couple of years ago, and the reason why I said like this is my dream car, so you can see it again, is because it represents success, like on my vision. Not just about like what you have, it's more about like what you can afford. I don't know how to explain that, but just I don't know. I don't really need to explain something. Like I really need to be able to get to the point where I can actually afford this car. So I need to become that person. And like it's just about like time. And I think in 5 years, even less than that. I said 5 years just to be safe, but like I think in 2 years, like everything will change. Even in 1 year, because it's more like an explosion, like explained in the past. Like it's an accumulation of like a lot of stuff, a lot of small action that I've put in place since like for years. I mean, not years, but like months and months and months, almost years now, because it's like I'm going on my second month of like my entrepreneurship journey, but it's gonna be really fast, like the transformation. So I'm gonna keep updating you with everything, and yeah, it's that simple. So I'm gonna go sleep because it's actually late, and don't forget. Okay, see you tomorrow, guys. Ciao.